Cancers, what is up? How are we doing today? This is your weekly reading from, April the 18th to the 25th. I hope everyone is having a good week so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share. If it doesn't, then check your moon and rising sign because you could be in that energy as well this week. I will just also say, Cancers, that these are general readings, so if it doesn't resonate with you, it just might not be your week. I'll try to connect to your energy next week. Alright, interesting. Cancers, it looks like our emotional state is a little bit off kilt right now. You kind of got the Queen of Cups reversed, which kind of means that we're not kind of nurturing our own emotional state. Our emotions might be a little out of whack right now. We could be kind of feeling, again, we're not kind of giving ourselves that emotional care to tend to ourselves here. We could be dealing with another water sign as well. There is this Knight of Cups energy though. There is this Knight of Cups here, this emotional offer that's coming in here. And it's interesting because it's followed by the Hermit, which means it could be maybe a Virgo that's coming in here to give you some of this emotional support. Some of you, maybe this is a cup of love that a Virgo is finally going to come here to support you. Maybe you're also just down this week and you kind of seek this advice from this Virgo, or seek this kind of wisdom from them here. If it's not a Virgo you're dealing with, it could just be in general. Someone's kind of going to give you, maybe offer you this cup of love, but you kind of just want to do things alone right now. You know that your emotional state isn't kind of at the place to feel this cup of love or feel this partnership. It's interesting because you have the back to the drawing board here energy with the Two of Wands. So you might be going back to the drawing board on something. Maybe this was an offer from someone and you're just kind of not ready for it and you just were like, this is not the connection for me. So you're just kind of going back. You're going back to kind of square one. You're kind of starting over here. Maybe some of you are going to move towards a Virgo. I don't know. It's interesting. It's funny that we have this kind of this love offer here, and then we have a kind of back to the drawing board. So I just kind of see what that's about for Cancer. We have the Queen of Cups, King of Cups, and Knight of Cups. So definitely this week is all about kind of our emotions. This King of Cups here, this might be another water sign that presents themselves as well. You could be this King of Cups energy. I kind of want to get more. What is this King of Cups here for? A lot of cups. So again, I know Cancers were a lot in our feelings, but there's just a lot of this cups energy here. Can I see what this King of Cups energy is? Okay, watch out for this other water sign. There might be another water sign here. This King of Cups energy, someone who is really emotionally grounded, someone who is, I don't know, good with their emotions. They talk about their feelings. They deal with their emotions well. There's this happy family moment with this other water sign here. So maybe for some of you that is coming in here, this water sign, or it's already presented in yourself, and you're just kind of taking some space alone to get back to where you're in a good place emotionally as well, and really has nothing to do with this other kind of King of Cups here. Because this King of Cups is kind of like a happy family here. This King of Cups is something that I can see happiness with. So I'm just trying to just kind of get all the information on this. Queen of Cups. There could be a kind of emotional renewal as well with with the energy with this water sign here. There's a space of being time alone, and then kind of maybe coming to a new plan. So for some of you, again, like I was saying, you're going to be single for a while, and then you're going to come back and kind of meet this water sign, and things are going to be happy. Or you just took some time out for yourself to kind of refocus things and reevaluate things and get back to the drawing board and see if this is something you kind of really want here. And then more for the Cancers this week. Yeah, there's going to be this, whatever sadness or whatever depression you've kind of been in, there's going to be this healing from it. And there's just kind of letting go of this kind of sadness there. And this other water sign might be helping you do that. Or this is for yourself. Whatever this connection is, might bring you out of kind of your sadness here and out of the depression that you maybe been feeling for a little bit. For Cancers. Ooh, it came up in your own reading. I love that. So the Chariot. We're moving forward. We're moving past it. So whatever the sadness that was keeping us down, whatever was this energy here of this Queen of Cups reverse, where we're not really feeling in our emotional self, we're having emotional blocks. We weren't really feeling ourselves. Whatever that's happening here, we're healing from it and we're moving forward from this situation. Whether this is whatever, again, whether this maybe was a past relationship and we would need some time alone to ourselves to kind of refocus and go on, we're finally ready to kind of push forward and push away from this and push away from this kind of sadness that we've been feeling for a little bit while. Yeah, just haven't really feeling abundant, haven't been feeling like things have been going our way, feeling like, I don't know, that the life has our back, that things are coming towards us here. And then there is this relationship from the past, so maybe this is some energy, again, maybe this is a past relationship that we had here that is making us kind of feel not abundant, or we're kind of, I don't know, kind of still stuck on it here, maybe a little bit. Or for some of you, this could be a relationship is coming back together. You're coming back to the partner from the past. So let me just kind of see what this partner in this past energy is. I think it's strength to move on from it. Honestly, you got the strength card here, so it could be a Leo involved as well, or you could have Leo in your chart. But I think it's saying the strength card. It's the strength to kind of move on from this energy of things feeling like it's not kind of going our way here, moving on from whatever this tie was to this partner that you had in the past, strength to kind of push forward here. Feel fearless, you know. Can I get more on that? There's this energy here of our self-worth being a little skewed and leading to a bit of heartbreak here. I just kind of want to get some energy in the sense of taking back our personal power, taking back the sense of our worthiness, especially if this past relationship caused you to feel like you're not worthy of love, or caused you to have a little bit of an emotional rift here. Whatever the pain that was caused by this, maybe it was a shot here to your self-worth or to how we felt about ourselves, but it's the strength to kind of see ourselves in a better light and see ourselves in a way, and giving care and love kind of to ourselves and nurturing ourselves and understanding, especially if this is something, if this is a lesson with the partner in the past, understanding and giving yourself that care that we are kind of all human and things kind of happen, and letting yourself kind of grow from that and letting yourself move on from the pain here that was ever caused to your ego. So whether if that was like your healthy ego, if that, whatever, your self-worth here, it looks like there was that pain involved with that, of feeling enough in a way. So it's the strength to move on from that, and I think the strength to feel like enough, to feel like, you know, just because we all go through some hard or difficult times does not mean that will not grow and move forward from that, because you're releasing some of the, I guess, some of the mental fears going on here, the mental blocks that you've kind of been having. We're kind of releasing that this week, which is good to see. That's what we want. Whatever things were kind of holding us back mentally, whatever thoughts, fears were stopping us, we're not letting it anymore. We're pushing forward. We're pushing. We're communicating. We're getting some forward movement. I think now that once we start kind of nurturing ourselves here, once we start kind of having the strength to push past, the strength for something new here, strength to kind of heal from our sadness, is when things will kind of start to speed up for us here. And maybe this new water sign that's kind of coming into your life will be the sign to kind of help you do that, or they're the sign that's already there to help you do that. Anything more for Cancers this week? For Cancers? For Cancers? Cancer this week. Okay, someone holding back here. There's someone who's maybe watching someone online, maybe not coming forward to speak to you here. This could be you or someone else. You might be keeping your eye on someone here, but you're not kind of communicating there. Also, for some of you that are watching, you might see something that might feel very hurtful, feel stabbed in the back. Just listen to your intuition this week, especially if something is feeling very painful or feeling kind of betrayed here by something or someone that someone does. Just listen to our intuition, because our intuition is going to guide us to a place that's a little bit more lighter here, to a place where we'll kind of come full understanding what is for us and what is not for us. I don't know why I'm getting this. You might see some messages or something that you just feel, I don't know, there's this idea of someone watching, either you or them, of watching the other person, maybe kind of seeing kind of what they're doing here. And it seems like whatever this kind of communication that's not happening here, whatever we're not talking about, someone feels very betrayed by it, feels very stabbed in the back here, feels, I don't know if this is kind of part of the heartbreak that we're kind of feeling here, but it feels like, I don't know why there's this strong sense of betrayal in the sense, but just listen to your intuition this week. If something doesn't seem right to you, something's not really feeling, again, feeling good. If alarms are going off in your intuition, then kind of trust that, okay? That's all I'm going to say, Cancer. All right. Let's see what we got for Cancer. Well, that's good. It's funny because this was all cups and that was pentacles. For Cancer, please, this week. For Cancer, please, and thank you. Thank you. All right. Let me just read this. Financial restraints reversed, which is interesting because this whole read was about cups. It was all about our emotions, about our relationships. But this is kind of about our money, so I'll just read it for you. This card reversed pertains to an increase in money coming your way. The previous constraints have broke open, and there's a greater flow of money and other things. As more funds come in, you'll find that you'll have more freedom to take more risks and spend without precious extreme precautions. The river of abundance is starting to flow your way, so don't be too cavalier. Always bring your conscience to this in every aspect of your life. I can move through any cycle with dignity and awareness. I am open to receiving increasing wealth. Money moves through my life and brings benefits to all. So maybe this is a situation here where you were feeling, especially maybe this was the sadness that we were kind of feeling too, or things were going from about money issues, but that's a specific message for someone there. We also have big picture thinking. The Pleiadians are our cosmic cousins. They are here to remind us that it's never too late to learn something new to change the future. You're being called to be a visionary for the planet, to take a breath and shake off what you've been taught about the world and hold a new vision for humanity. You're likely a natural big picture thinker and here to generate ideas for the future, here to birth a new age and dream a new world into being. The future will be woven by the dream makers like you. For those with enough courage to question the ways things have been and to envision new possibilities for the planet. The world needs more artists, dreamers, inventors, and visionary thinkers. Perhaps you've had an idea recently that you're being called to usher in. If so, this card is a confirmation that it's divinely guided. The Pleiadians support us in the important stages in Earth's development. They want us to know that decisions we make today will affect the well-being of our planet and all the species. They are calling on you to be the leader of the future, to hold a clear vision of what's possible, to trust that vision and flow it with daily action, to dream a new world into being, to hold your mind open and try not to worry about what others think, for it takes courage to pave a new path, to trust the vision before it's reality. How are you being called to step up and lead? New ideas, new creations, are you being called to pursue? And I think this is important here because it's important to kind of look at the big picture and of all the ideas of what we want the future to look like, especially if there's this kind of pain involved right now, especially if we're kind of going through this kind of moment where we need some time to ourselves to kind of go back to rethink and go back to the drawing board. Have the bigger picture here in the sense of things are going to work out for you. Don't get lost in the energy of like shutting off our emotions and not letting us feel. Allow us to kind of listen to ourselves, exactly what we need, and understand this is kind of the right path for us, and this is all a part of the bigger picture or the bigger plan. Because I see for some of you here, where we're at right now is kind of an important step in the big kind of scheme of things, because there might be kind of a new revelation here for you. And I want to pull one more tarot card because they just kind of told me to. So can I kind of talk about what this kind of big revelation to push us forward is? Interesting, it's financial. Finally, the financial comes out. It's talking about balancing our budgets and balancing our ideas here. Maybe there is a new job that might be coming in here for you, or you have some options about job that might come up and switch some things here for you. Switch some things where your life is, what your life is open to. So just be open to that as well. Don't kind of let all your emotions kind of get in the way of maybe this new opportunity that is coming forward for you. All right, Cancers, that was your weekly reading.